Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Chris, or Kogi Ninja, and today I have a flawless game of Search and Destroy for you on the map Hazard. And basically, I'm going to be talking to you guys about random acts of kindness and also how to talk to friends, how to talk to people who have gone through a tough time. Because oftentimes, we get ourselves into those awkward situations where we don't know what to say. It's that I'm sorry, like I genuinely feel bad for you, but then you don't say anything after that and you don't elaborate and you just generally walk away or tend to ignore the person or wait for them to talk and just be quiet, because that's basically how we're raised. That's how culture has sort of affected us, not to say anything negative because we're afraid of making the situation worse. And what I'm going to tell you today is that genuinely the only thing, not the only thing, but the most important thing that matters in those types of situations is showing that you care. That is like literally the bottom line, right? And so you can do that in a variety of different ways. And I don't think there's an expectation to do that. I definitely understand, people can't really relate to what you've gone through. Maybe they haven't experienced the same things, and so that they don't know what to say. I mean, it's very basic human nature to say that, to sort of think that way and feel that way. But I'm going to be telling you sort of what you can do to go above and beyond the expectation. And that's basically just showing that you care. And that sounds simple and it sounds obvious, but what I mean by that specifically is that you make a genuine effort to try and relate, to try and say positive, encouraging things to someone, because you might think that it's sort of fake and not real, but genuinely those types of friends and those types of things help a lot more than you think, and they go a lot further than you think. Because people genuinely feel when they're feeling down. And it's not like therapy. Like therapy is different than a friendship type of relationship, because therapy uses very specific techniques, asks very specific questions to try and get at the root of problems. And friendships and sort of our interactions with other friends is a lot different than what you should expect when you go to like a therapy session or whatever. Because when it comes to friendships, all you really want is for your friends to sort of just be there for you, but not just that, to show genuinely caring. And you can do that by a variety of ways. You can ask questions, why did this happen, or what are you going through, like just try and genuinely understand, and just like keep talking to them, keep offering encouraging words of advice. And that's really hard to do. It's asking a lot, but the bottom line is, even if you don't know what to say, try anyway. Try and say something. It could just be funny. It could just be a joke. It could just be trying to make the person laugh. That will go a lot farther than sort of just letting it be and sort of waiting for them to, quote, get better, unquote. And off that topic, random acts of kindness make a huge difference, guys, in people's lives, and you don't even realize it until it happens to you. I know I didn't realize it until I was walking through a line today and buying just a general coffee, and the person working at the register, right? You deal with these sort of interactions every day without realizing it, and generally they're just sort of the same thing. But when someone smiles and asks you a question that shows interest in your life beyond just what the interaction that you're in is expected of, it really makes your day, and it makes you feel good, and it makes you feel like people actually care. And that's something we all want, is for others to care about us and to show their respect and appreciation towards us. And that goes for friendships, that goes for relationships, right? Our families, anything that deals with people that we care about. So that's my bottom line. That's my tip for you guys. If you are, if you have friends that go through something, whether it be a hard time, like, it shows you're committed to like the friendship, and it shows you really do care about them. And if you can approach them and sort of talk to them about maybe what's happened, and just ask them if they need anything. A lot of times people don't, when they're down, like they don't want to do anything. And so I just ask them if there's anything that they can get you, like, if they're, it could be even just basic things like food and water. Like,